Casting news for the MCU and Marvel movies is a lot of fun, especially when you see a casting that you just say, this makes sense. I mean, coming up sooner than later, we're going to figure out who the Fantastic Four cast is. That is a super, super important one for Disney and Marvel. And we just got some news that honestly puts a smile on my face. Casting of a villain that could end up playing as big of a role, if not close to it, as Kang the Conqueror. Welcome to the Chaos Multiverse, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos, and we are going to discuss my man, Jim Carrey, rumored to be added to the MCU. Also rumored to be a villain that could end up being a potential counterpart to Captain America, Anthony Mackie's Captain America. This was reported on by The Direct, and I truly, truly hope that this is true. Everybody, do me a quick favor. We just soared past 10,000 subscribers on the channel. Make sure you have the notifications turned on. The bell rung, all notifications. YouTube still doesn't send it if you don't have that all box checked. So join the Chaos Multiverse notification squad. I will be picking that PlayStation 5 winner very soon and announcing the next big giveaway. It will be at 25,000 subscribers. I'll give you guys details on that soon. But thank you to everybody that has joined the channel. So, Phase 4 is underway. And what's different about the Infinity Saga and what Marvel is building moving forward is Thanos was the big bad. I mean, he was the plot running behind the scenes for the entire saga. He really was. But now we are branching out into multiple different behind-the-scenes, running in the background subplots that are going on. We have Valentina's mysterious team, which could end up being the Dark Avengers, or it could end up being the Thunderbolts. We have the multiverse. We have He Who Remains and Kang the Conqueror. But it looks like Marvel's not done yet, and you can hear the happiness in my voice because I love the character Modok. I love it. And if this ends up being true, they are saying the rumor is that Jim Carrey is being cast to play the Marvel villain Modok for multiple upcoming MCU projects. And the rumors are that he could actually potentially be seen or introduced or at least mentioned in She-Hulk. And then the big rumor stated, or the source stated about the rumor, is that Modok will appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania alongside Kang the Conqueror, that is huge. If you've read the comics at all, or you've seen the resurgence in Modok in Marvel games and their IPs lately, he's a big character. He's a big villain, and he can cause a lot of problems, and I think Jim Carrey is an absolutely brilliant casting because not only is he villainous, but he's funny. Think Deadpool on that level of different humor. And Jim Carrey's played in the superhero universe before. He was the Riddler back in Batman Forever in 1995. He was the Mask as well. And I think he would play this spot phenomenally. If you guys don't know a lot about Modok, he was, well, in the comics, he was an AIM scientist named George Tarleton. He mutated into this really, really smart, large-headed individual that had a ton of intelligence, even to the point in some spots he could actually time travel. Now, he made his debut in the Captain America comics, and he's been a reoccurring villain for Captain America. So the source in the article go on to say he could actually serve as the main villain in Captain America 4, which is Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson's first starring role as Captain America, and that would be huge. But if he's in Ant-Man, if he's in She-Hulk at all, that means they have some big, big plans for him in a much bigger spectrum of the MCU. Now remember, AIM actually did debut in the MCU. It was in Iron Man 3, and it was headed up by Aldrich Killian, and it served as a front for those extremist soldiers. You guys remember that? Now, we don't know if this organization is still going right now, but if they're going to connect Modok to AIM, which there's a good possibility of it, unless they try to go a different route, then I would assume he's still going to be. Now, if he makes his debut in any way in She-Hulk, you can probably just count on the rest of them. You can count on Captain America 4. You can count on Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. And if Modok is introduced or at least referenced in She-Hulk, that's coming up pretty quick. That's 2022. And I mean, Jim Carrey? Come on. They're calling She-Hulk a legal comedy? Jim Carrey? Modok? Comedy? Funny? This is huge. You guys, let me know what you think. What type of role do you think Modok could play in our current MCU? I'll keep you posted if anything new comes. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support, for the subscriptions, just for being part of this ride on the Chaos Multiverse. I'll see you soon.